be sharing with you some very simple but very powerful technique of effectively chasing aged debtors. I know it's not a very interesting topic, but I know it's a very critical topic because it impacts two things in your business. One, profitability. The other one is the cash flow. Now, what I've seen in most of the businesses is that the whole approach of chasing aged debtors is not very structured. It's very ad hoc. It's not something that is measured or targeted, and therefore it's an activity which is happening. And it's not very proactive. Generally speaking, it's a very reactive thing to do. There's a cash flow pressure, and then business owner sits down with a team member in accounts team and says, what's going on, show me what's pending, and boom, 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 there's fire happening, and some reactive actions get undertaken. That's not what I'm after, because being in the business should not give you that stress, should not result in that reactive action. It should be more proactive. Now, chasing aged debtors or controlling your outstanding is a whole subject in itself. There are things involved, and I'm not going to be covering all of that, but I want to cover with you one technique which I know is so powerful, and once you do it, it brings you a lot more in control of the situation. Now, one quick distinction before I tell you that one technique is this bit. It is terms of trade, right? Please be very clear as to what is your terms of trade. If you tell me, Shweta, it's 30 days is my credit terms, this is what I give to my customers, at least ask yourself a question, why not 21 days? If it's 21 days, ask yourself a question, why not 14 days? Look, you don't know what you don't know, and you need to at least ask the questions to see what answers come from there. But I know that with most of our clients, we try to push that credit term. I do not want you to be the bank for some other business. I would much rather that cash flow sits with you in the business so that you can deploy it in the right direction and rather than having those heartburns. So that's the first thing. Please ask yourself this question and say, what's non-negotiable? Beyond this point, you cannot accept the credit terms to be extending. That's one. All right. Now, let's see, okay, this should look very familiar to you because this is what I know you look at on a weekly or monthly basis. So this is total outstanding, right? So I'll just call it outstanding. Then you have 0 to 30. You have 31 to 60, 61 to 90, and then you have greater than 90 days, right? Now let's take an example. Say 100,000 is outstanding, yeah, in the business. In this category, say 40K is outstanding. This is 30K, this is 20K, and this is 10K. Does that add up to 100? Yeah, that does add up to 100. So this is the split which is there in these four brackets. The first thing that you need to start doing is start measuring what is the current percentage split that you're seeing as far as this outstanding is concerned. So as you can clearly see, in this bit, the percentage split is 40%, 30%, 20%, and 10%. Now, please make this distinction for yourself. It's a very important distinction. This bit, these two buckets right towards the end, they impact the profitability in your business because these are the clients who have not paid you even after 60 days, and the chances of their paying is actually getting slimmer and slimmer. Let's face it, right? That's the problem. As far as these two buckets are concerned, they are your cash flow buckets. In actually shifting a client or set of clients from 50 days outstanding to 30 days or 40 days makes a huge impact on your cash flow. So this is your cash flow and this is your profitability, okay? And this is your profitability. So both are very, very critical. Now, what you need to do, one simple technique, what you need to do is you need to set targets. Now, I'm not interested in reducing this figure for you. I do not want to reduce your overall outstanding figure because having more outstanding here, this figure, is a sign of growth in your business. As you will grow, you will invoice more, your customers will be more, and this amount will go up. I do not want you to set targets in terms of absolute amount. The target that you need to set is in terms of percentage. So what you need to do, you need to say, for example, saying, you know what, my target is 2% in this, 5% in this, and just for the sake of it, let's say 60% in this, and I want 33% in this. That's it. This is my ideal scenario, irrespective of the absolute amount, because that will shift. Now, when you see that things are in line, perfect, brilliant, love the situation. Things are out of line, instead of 5% of this is, for example, 20%, You straight away look at the list of the clients, and please, you're not looking at all the clients that have £10 and £100 or £5,000 outstanding, because you want to get a quick impact, and in a given time you want to look at the customers who are big in amount, right? So sometimes our team members and even ourselves, we want to put ticks in a box and say, hey, we've chased all these customers. No, what you want to do is eat the frog. Actually chase customers who are sitting with bigger money of your business. So that's what you do. You start analyzing, go after the big outstanding amounts, and similarly, you start analyzing this bucket as well. If it is out of the line, you start analyzing and see which are the big amounts sitting in this and for how long now they have been outstanding. If they're like in the range of 35 days or something, that's okay. But if they're close to 60 days, your alarm bells should have gone a lot faster, as in you should be acting on it a lot faster, because hopefully you're reviewing this whole figure set every week and not once in a month or once in a quarter. So look, action point from today's discussion is basically you need to see what is the percentage split that you have in your business right now as far as your aged debtors is concerned. What is the ideal split that you would like to have? Set that target for your accounts team member or whoever is actually responsible for aged debtors, and make sure you're reviewing those figures every week. If the figures are out of line, then what you do, you analyze and you focus on the big amounts which are giving you that skew, and let's make sure that the team and you eat the frog straight away without any further delay. So on that note, make sure you take massive actions for massive results, and I will be in touch with you soon. Till then, let the action happen in your business. Bye.